going to see if we can do this if anybody jumps on. But I am Chef Johnny, and you found Texas-style cuisine. Cooking up some ribs today. Just got them on the Z-Grill. I was turning it where you can see it. You can't see it. You're seeing me, right? But anyways, we got the Z-Grill going. It is hot as blue blazes down here in Texas today. They say it's officially fall, but I can tell you this. We're still hot. Going to be 100 today. But I do have ribs on the Z-Grill. We're running this thing through its paces. Going to see how it does, how we like it. I have had a Z-Grills before. Let me turn around. Y'all can see this, guys. But you probably don't want to see my ugly mug. You get in there. Hey, what's going on, Andrew? Let's see how many people we can get in here. But we're looking at this new Z-Grills. Cook some chicken on it. Cook brisket on it. Brisket video's already up. I'm going to do a review video on it probably today while these are cooking, since I've had a few times to cook on it. I did not want to, well, hello, Wisconsin. I bet you're cooler than we are down here. Grill Sergeant and I are sweating down here in South Texas, without a doubt. But what we're trying to do, guys, is check this out. Like I said, I've had one before. It ran good. It was economical to run. Didn't burn a lot of pellets. Hold temperature well. No gripes. This one isn't anything fancy. No, remote access to it, anything like that. This is just let's turn it on and cook. Well, I say it's as good as my stick burner. No, it's not going to produce barbecue like my Lone Star Grill's offset is. It's sitting right over there, right? So it's not going to cook like that. But 65 degrees, boy, I tell you what, I'm jealous. It's not going to cook like that, but it's going to make good barbecue. There's things you can do to make better barbecue on it. One thing I think is because you don't get quite the smoke, but one thing you can do is cook at lower temperatures. I usually cook it at 275. These ribs are on at 250 today, and so we're gonna do that. It'll give you a little more smoke flavor. You can add smoke tubes to them, different things you can do to add a little smoke to your shorter cooks. Brisket came out nice and smoky. Think about not wrapping. Believe it or not, you can cook briskets and pork butts without wrapping them, guys. Beef ribs, pork, you can do anything you want to without wrapping. You just have to work on it. Yeah, Andrew, you know what? I'm liking it. It's got a nice little cabinet there. This shelf on this end comes in real handy to put things on. It's sturdy. You can set a brisket on there, not have anything to worry about. But it's a good little cooker. Nothing wrong with it at all. If y'all have some questions, throw it in there. And I tell you what, Z-Grills has a promotion right now that you can jump on. One, tell them Chef Johnny sent you. I do have a code, but it's not in there right now. I need to get it in where it automatically goes up. But what they do is if you buy a grill from them right now, their customer incentive is they're going to give you a new grill every 5 years for the next 50 years. So you're going to get 10 free grills from them. I think what you have to do is pay shipping on it. So not exactly free, but you're paying the shipping, you're not paying for the grill. So that's not a bad deal. If you're saying, hey, is it worth the money? I would say that that grill is worth the money. I haven't looked it up. This is probably $700-800 grill, I would imagine. But you're going to get 10 of them for $700-800. That's $70 a grill over the next 50 years. That's not a bad deal at all. I'm liking this one. John has my other one down at the coast. It's holding up pretty good down in that salt. He's had it down there. We had it for a year and a half, 2 years here. He took it down to Corpus with him, and it's been down there over a year now. So it's holding up well down there. His is a little different. It's got a stainless steel door on it, and I think it's kind of rounded instead of the one that's kind of got the bend to it. This one might be a little taller. I think it's only 2 shelves. This one has 3, but haven't looked inside that one in a while. But anyways, it's down there. He's still cooking ribs, cooks ribs a lot, cooks pork butts and some brisket, but mainly ribs and fish is what he's been putting on his down there, and he's liking it. Of course, we got Andrew in here. He's probably chomping at the bits to tell everybody how good a Pit Boss is, which they are good pellet grills also. And hey, what's up, Mr. Guerrero? Good to have you here, Micah. And Frack Daddy. Look at all the people we got jumping in here. I tell you what, we got some good crowd coming in. We're talking about the ZGrills that I got in. There's Buddy. There's Luther over there laying down. Hey, Luther. Ludi, what are you doing? There's Luther. They're being lazy. Other dogs are in the house. But I have got a set of spare ribs on there. Cut them down to what I call a Kansas City cut. Basically, just take the brisket off and square that top end off. That's all I do. That's the way I cooked them on the trailer all the time. I do not cut them down to St. Louis cuts. I think you're wasting too much on there. But if y'all got questions, again, by all means, put them in there. Hit that thumbs up. And if you got questions about cooking ribs, barbecue in general, I tell you what, you got some people in here that know how to answer the question, because Frack Daddy, Grill Sergeant, and Micah can all give you an answer. And if they don't know it, I'll chime in and see if I do. But we got people here that can answer the questions without a doubt. But Frack Daddy, I tell you what, you and Andrew, y'all heading to the men's conference next month. I wish I could have gone. Well, you know, Jared, if you're looking, you ain't cooking, right? They haven't been on there very long. I just put them on. I've got the rib tips on also. I got them on the middle shelf, but there you go. That is them. There's another shelf that goes up top. I have it out. Not because I had to, but I did that for just so we could see better. Camera work, right? And it's right there. There's the top rack. So it's a good sized top rack too. There is my A-Smoke. Guys, you know what? I cooked on that one time, liked it. The battery wouldn't charge up a second time. And they're supposed to be getting me a new battery for it so I can finish doing the review video for them. But I like the concept, but I'm worried about the... Oh, there you go, salt and pepper. Well, you know what, Micah, you can never go wrong with salt and pepper. It's a good combination. That salt's gonna hold your smoke good. That is my favorite rib, is Dirty Bird with honey chipotle killer bee, or hot Dirty Bird with honey killer bee. This is the hot Dirty Bird with the honey killer bee. Those are my two favorite ways to cook ribs. Come back on top of some of my barbecue sauce at the end. And that's how I like them. That's how Libby likes them. So that's what we're having for supper tonight. Who's a better brisket cook, me or Andrew? I can't believe you'd even ask that question. Andrew, you want to answer that? Andrew watches my videos to see how to cook. That's all I can tell you. I can always tell, you know, when I start getting views on a video, I know Andrew's fixing to come out with one that's, you know, about like the one I did. Is that right, Andrew? You get your inspiration from me? There's my Primo over there. Now, guys, I do like that ceramic grill. Right there. Nothing wrong with that ceramic grill at all. I like it, I like it, I like it. And I love that oval shape. I think oval makes all the difference in the world. Would you look at that dog? I may have to go jump in the pool here in a second, guys. It's getting hot. We got ribs cooking. Probably won't spritz them for about an hour. That's when I'm gonna start filming. Well, I may do some filming of the general, hey, here's what I think about this video, and do some of that so I can get that video posted up on Tuesday, the review. I want to do the review on Tuesday. And I've got a few cooks on it, so got a little bit we can talk about. You know, we don't have to say, oh, I just got this and here's what I think. Well, I just got this, I've cooked on it some. Now here's what I think. Oh yeah, my brisket rub is there's nothing wrong with that brisket rub. And y'all, there's somebody on here that doesn't know. My brisket rub is 4-2-1. Seasoning, salt, black pepper, and garlic. That cooks a really good brisket. We'll put it kind of a Texas style, that salt and pepper, I guess. I say that that's a Central Texas style. That's an Austin style. But you get outside of there, you get a lot of other flavors in it. But how about now? Can you hear me now? Oh, I hear them shotgun shells going off. How about that? Can you hear me? I had bumped the mute button. So maybe that's, yeah, there we go. We're back. I don't know how far back in the conversation I lost y'all. Micah was talking about my brisket rub, which is 421 seasoning, salt, pepper. I like a coarser, not a real coarse pepper, but a table grind is what I call it. That kind of that 16 mesh that people bring up, and garlic. Daddy Dutch, what's up there, buddy? How in the world are you? How is everything in Iowa? You know, Dutch, I wish you'd come down there and buy this place so I could move. You know, if you'd come buy it, I could head the heck out of here. You need to get further south anyways. It's too cold up there where you're at. I'll work you a heck of a price on it. As long as you give me visiting rights when I want to come borrow the full. Kathy heard me, did she? She ready to come on. Where are you cooking at today, Dutch? You got the trailer out? Well, he's not answering back. He may be. He's got a trailer up there. He's selling barbecue up in Iowa. Staying busy at that. But yeah, right here on the side of the, we'll do it here. Where's it at? Right over here. Right there on the side of this screen is got different things, and I bumped the mute button over there. You're recouping today. Well, I tell you what, Libby's got a couple of houses picked out. She's just waiting for somebody to come buy this one so she can go buy another one down in Corpus so we can hang out at the beach all the time. I can fish, get out of her hair. But guys, we got the pellet grill going, got some spare ribs on there. They're a Kansas City cut, and just the breastbones pulled off and kind of squared up. I don't cut them down to St. Louis's. I like to leave the rest of that rib intact and not get them that small. But that's how they are. I got to clean my mess up there. There you go. What do you want to see? Y'all ain't seen it before. Anybody that's on here. That's my Outlaw Smokers pellet grill, and then my Weber kettle performer. I like that. My Barrel House cookers on the other side of it. My Primo. Of course, that's my Lion gas grill and my 2-burner stove over there. There's my pizza oven. There's my Santa Fe grill. And there's the ZGrills. There are some barrel smokers right there. And there is my Lone Star grills, 4-foot offset. Yeah, them dogs, let me tell you what, Mike, they got a rough life. And the other two are in the house with Mama. So they're soaking up the AC. I may have to go in there in a minute and get that done. Need to shoot a little video out here, but what grills come with the bunkhouse? Let's see. I'll leave you that Outlaw Smoker. I'll leave you the Lion. I'll leave anything that's rock. You're going to get that. But if it's on wheels, I'm pretty much rolling it out of here. So the Weber, the Primo, this ZGrills, we'll see what happens with it. May have a different one by then. And that one are going with me. Barrel smokers, if I decide to start doing comp again, I'm darn sure going to take them barrel smokers with me. I got 2 good ones. Ain't no sense of doing another one, you know, making it up with that. Get the fireplace, get the swimming pool. I'm not taking it. I'm leaving it for you. There's a fire pit out there with it, without a doubt. Oh, and the old rock fire pit up there, the old rock barbecue pit. I'll leave that one. What else you want? $1 million, buddy. And I'll leave tomorrow. Let you have it. I'll be out the end of the week and you can move in Saturday. Ooh, 700. You're gonna have to have some kicker to go in there with it. Couldn't buy my new house in a boat with that. You're gonna don't tell her I said that. She'll know that you're lying because she knows I ain't that cheap. But for you Dutch, I'll come down 9. How about that? Just move the whole family down here. And then you can buy Mom's house for another, $350. And Bear, he can move in up there. He beach fishes, man. He's on the beach right now running shark lines. He hung a big one Friday night. Said he thought he hung onto a freight train. He said, Daddy, it felt like I was trying to roll in a Buick. But that shark hit it, and it was heading out of the country, and spit the hook. Didn't get a good hook up. So he's back out there this afternoon. They've caught some small reds. Reds are running through right there. Those jetties that weren't far from where y'all were at. Them bull reds are starting to run through there. People are picking up some nice slot reds to take home and eat, and the big ones are starting to come through. So that's John's jam. He likes to catch them big redfish, so he's doing that. And if I can ever get retired, I'm gonna go do that. But I may get me a boat and fish the bays, because that ain't near as hard on you as Fishing that sand or them rocks are tough, tough way to fish, man. I'm getting old. Well, I tell you what, we got 3 people in here. Somebody asked me something important. Old Dutch won't come up with enough money to buy this place, so I guess I'm going to have to sell it to somebody else. Yeah, message him. He's far enough down to on the national seashore now, you may not get him until he gets back out, but he'll get the message when he gets back out to civilization. I don't know how far down he went. Sometimes they go right at the entrance of it, which is what they call 8 Mile Road. That's basically about 8 or 10 miles from where y'all were. And then the National Seashore, that's in the National Seashore, but the entrance is right there. You kind of get in it before you go through the entrance. And then $500 and some peanuts, is that your final offer, Mike? Hey, I tell you what, guy, I got to show y'all this. Y'all see that speaker cabinet right there? That is like a turtle box, but a friend of mine made that for me. So I've got 2 of them. The other one's in the house, but they're marine 100-watt marine speakers. He bought I guess the amp amplifier you got to have is in there. It's a rechargeable 24-volt battery is in there. And that is a pistol case. So it's one of those like you can travel on airplanes with. It's watertight, airtight. All the connections are waterproof. But he built them. So turtle box, I think that size is about $700. He built 2 of these for $400. So there you go. There's the where the air pressure deal was is now the switch, turn on and off. And there's the kicker right there. It's got a charge. Right there's the charge port. And now the charge port won't take a whole lot of water depth. Around the sides is it, but you know, this right here is just not the greatest as far as letting water in. But I don't know if I'd go throw it in the water and see what happened, but $400, not bad. But if you wanted to, you could omit that exterior charger, and every time you want to charge it, just undo your handles and plug it in. That's the way his is. His are that way, but I did that, and we're going to see how it works, find out if it's any good or not. All right, buddy, take care. I'll tell him hello. I tell you what, Mike, I am south of San Antonio right now, heading to Corpus Christi. That's where we're going to be settling at when we retire, my wife and I. But there's the pool. Libby's got the waterfall running. And slide. Her and I may go get in there in a minute. Have a swim. She's going to College Station to take care of my daughter. There's my Lone Star Grill. But it's 29 acres. I got guys dove hunting right now. And then that, you can barely see it up there, but that's my roof to that far off roof is the lid. That's the top of my mother-in-law's house. It's a 2-story house up there. She has 3 acres up there. But that's it. Hey, good deal, Dutch. Cooking at the Royal. That is a pretty good deal. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. I got things I need to get done today. Appreciate you stopping by. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, all those things you need to do to keep this thing going. I'm at 77,000 subscribers. I need 23,000 more, so get to that 100,000. So if y'all would, share this baby around, get me to 100,000 subscribers. Appreciate y'all being here. Y'all take care, and we'll see y'all down the road.